Okay, so we are now in the finals of Anistar Cup.
Here we go. It is Penglin versus Omega Mark. They've gone so far in this tournament, and of course, bringing their very interesting picks all the way to the finals. RB, tell us about those picks.
Okay, of course, Penglin with its clear amulet, Terrapagos, and a very supportive cast of team. So we have Magmar, Cornerstone, Ugarpon, Comfy. Wow, that's very supportive
And of
to
course,
follow me.
an Araquanid also. We rarely see this, but it indeed has wide guard, protecting against other restricteds, and potentially protecting itself from the double genies on the other side.
So yes, we seen Mark's team, on the semifinals. That double genie combo was very strong. Then of course, but this time there is no Kyogre that has Rain Dance to set up for them, so they have to manually set that up for themselves.
Yeah, and we might see other Pokemon join the field for Omega Mark. We haven't seen the Chi-Yu yet. For Penglin's side, we also haven't seen that Araquanid when he was on screen previously.
So maybe he will have to bring it right now, given that he doesn't know that Mark can actually go on the offensive with those double genie combo.
What
But
we can watch out for from Omega Mark, which we haven't seen in the previous game, is that we can spread those thunder waves across the team.
yes, spreading those legs, even though they don't have those.
That's true, the genies don't have legs.
I just remember genies doesn't have legs unless
But
they're Therian.
they can definitely spread those paralysis.
Yes, okay, hacks all the way. Given that, of course, Penglin has double follow me support and yes, a wide guard support. So yes, let's see how actually Penglin can set up, given that it's a calm mind, clear amulet version of a Terrapagos team, and Omega Mark is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just three is three. So given that three of Mark's Pokemon are special attackers and three are actually physical attackers, given that it's also Zamazenta who can actually threaten that Terrapagos as well.
Yeah, Zamazenta having wide guard for himself, able to protect itself from the Terra Star Storm in case that Terrapagos terrestrializes. Of course, there are also Bleak Wind Storms and Icy Winds coming out on the Tornadoes on Penglin's side that the Zamazenta can protect its team from.
So yes, Penguin already locked in his team while Mark is still thinking about it. Can he actually bring in the rain with this double genie combo, or shall he switch it up? Okay, given that this is a Terrapagos team, might be I can bring in my Zamazenta to clear that out. But of course, he has Chiyu as well.
So a big body press from Zamazenta can easily do tons of damage to this Terrapagos.
So yes, okay, will we have another long loading screen right here? Maybe, maybe not. But let's see. Anistar Cup, mag-ingay! Yeah. Okay, so yes, Omega Mark with the home court advantage, given that this is an Anistar Cup.
And here we go, starting off game one of our grand finals. It is Tornadoes and Zamazenta on the Mega Mark side, and Terrapagos and its partner Magmar on the other side.
Who's that? Who's that pink boy right there?
One
Okay.
thing that we might watch out for, Magmar has Follow Me. Easily can burn the Zamazenta with both Follow Me plus its Flame Body ability or its Will-O-Wisp.
Now, we're not. I believe Magmar is actually quite fast, so yeah, it can also threaten with a Will-O-Wisp right here if it doesn't follow me, but that will take a risk. Will you risk a body press onto that Terrapagos, or probably it will be a safe turn, like protect the Terrapagos, then just go on the Will-O-Wisp? Probably.
Yeah, notably this Zamazenta does not have Protect, so to avoid a burn coming out from a Will-O-Wisp, it will need to either switch out or maybe knock out this Magmar.
So yes, this Zamazenta is terrestrializing right away with that Ghost typing.
It is turning into a Ghost type. It's going to avoid a potential Terra Star Storm in case that
Oh?
the Terrapagos
Okay, okay.
terrestrialize, breaking the Terra Shell with a body press, But this Magmar will be free to do a
Liquid Storm,
onto that Zamazenta.
lowering the speed of this Magmar as well, getting a calm mind. So kalma lang, be. Baby, kalma.
Baby Kalma, sabi ni Tarapagos, boosting up its stats.
Will dismiss.
And
It's
here
going
we
for the
go.
Will-O-Wisp.
Big burn onto that Zamazenta.
Okay, good, but this Terapagos took some very big damage already. So let's see how can this Terapagos actually survive this turn. Given it already took half of a damage due to this Liquid Storm and Body Press.
Alright, going into the next turn, we have a boosted Terapagos after all. But it's going to go for a protect right now. Let's see what Zamazenta and that Tornado is going to go for. A Rain Dance from that Tornado,
Oh.
protecting itself or boosting its Bleak Storms. Here comes another Body Press into the protect of that Terapagos. And Magmar going for
A taunt. Ooh. So I believe it's going. Yeah, it's gonna remove that wide guard right there. But of course, setting up the rain. So there is a really big. Okay. So probably Terapagos can actually safely, let's say, Terra here. But of course, a Bleak Windstorm from that Tornadoes can actually bring some more damage. Oh wait.
this is a very good opportunity for Terapagos to terrestrialize, removing the rain, decreasing Bleak Storm's damage, removing the wide guard from the taunt a while ago, and doing super effective damage onto the terrestrialized Zamazenta.
So yes. Now but wait a minute. This is a ghost type. No
But
rain
of
for
course,
you.
Even if it turns into a ghost type, because it turns into a stellar type move,
Oh,
and
really?
no longer counts as a regular normal type attack.
Weather ball. Oh no! Oh no!
Into a normal type move. The rain has disappeared. Terra Starstorm spread damage and super effective damage onto this Zamazenta. Let's see if it hangs on.
Oh yes, it
Barely
did.
hangs on.
Barely. Okay, so yes, this Zamazenta is still safe for another turn, but what can it do? Because of course it is burned. It cannot do much damage to this Terapagos.
Zamazenta is not long for this world, but let's see if it can dish out a little bit more damage. Since it is taunted, it can't do any wide guards to protect itself from a Terra Starstorm. That is a +1 boosted Terra Starstorm from Penglin's side.
So yes, what can actually Penglin can still dish out some damage given that it's pretty safe to that say follow me Terra Storm. But yes, what adjustments can he do given that probably Omega Mart will it went for the protect.
So we're seeing a passive turn from the Terapagos here. A protect from the Terapagos protecting itself from the Zamazenta's last body press. It will go down to the burn at the end of this turn. Bleak Storm connecting with that Magmar. Let's see if it brings it down.
Oh.
Just to 15 HP, that Magmar is so tanky with that
Jeez.
Pidgeotite.
Will-O-Wisp on that. It's really weakened. Okay, even though Tornadoes is not a physical attacker, it will chip down this Tornadoes as well, which can actually dish out some more damage.
That's true, that Magmar does not actually have any attacking moves. So the best way it can damage its opponent is just to keep whittling away at the HP bars with Will-O-Wisp.
But let's see how can Mark adjust given that this Terapagos is actually it's gonna bring out its Thunderous. Hello
The
there.
double Genie combo we saw in the previous game, they could potentially set up their rain back up since the Terra Shift only works at the moment of terrestrialization.
So yes,
Magmar
follow
going
me.
for follow me.
So let's see. Rain Dancer over here. So yes, just to make sure this Wild Bolt Storm can actually hit this Terapagos for how much damage? Minimal damage. Okay.
Terapagos has boosted.
Oh my god, another Parahax!
The defense don't matter when you get paralyzed and can't
Can it move? Can it move this turn?
Here we go. It is Terapagos
And it-
resisting
okay.
the urge to just be paralyzed. Big Terra Starstorm. It will knock out this Tornadoes. Let's see if it will not knock out the Tornadoes. It will knock out the.
No, Tornadoes
It knocked
not
out the Tornadoes, but not the Thunderous.
Okay, so yes, that is yeah. Mark is actually down to his last two Pokemon, but right now, yes, Penglin still has two at the back. So how can Mark actually bring this back, given that Penglin has a +1 Terrapagos that cannot be negated?
And we can see here, Comfy is in the back
Oh,
for Penguin. So there's an opportunity to heal back up. It's very, very strong Terrapagos.
so yes, given that yeah, it's thunderous, yeah, it's a special attacker, but Terrapagos. Oh, okay. But right now, so yes, Urshifu is on the field in a Thunderous. Now, Penguin brought out its Ogre Pond Cornerstone, which is, let's say, very supportive at this stage of the fight.
That's true. And in case that it wants to go for a big grass type attack onto that Urshifu on the other side, Urshifu does have the potential to terrasilize into a poison type, resisting any grass type damage. Oh, my bad. Sorry, the terrasilization has been used up already.
Eerie Impulse. Oh,
Eerie
what?
Impulse
Oh?
going to the Ogre Pond.
Why?
And then Ivy Cudgel straight into the Tornadoes. He's read it too far. And now we have the Urshifu going for a close combat, still knocking out the Terrapagos.
Okay, but yes, this Ogre Pond still has its sturdy ability, so it has to take two attacks from this. Okay, so yeah, everyone is actually. Okay, so everyone here is actually confused why that happened. But yes, even though we cannot replay that one as well, so how can this Urshifu, that is -1 in its defenses, actually, it's facing a fairy type. Okay, that's it.
It is facing a fairy type and a grass type on the other side, so it's probably not gonna live this turn. But let's just see how many damage.
How bad can you lose? Halikan ka ng sampagita, pre. Oh, it's really cute. It's shiny.
I love Comfy's design.
Yes, okay. So, probably, does it have Draining Kiss? Probably, because that is a healing move. So, we saw... Oh, ayan na.
Here we go. That's
Oh my
It's
god.
doing
Oh.
over 60% damage, and Hornleech following up. Goodbye, Urshifu. This game goes to Penguin.
Yes, okay. That was quite a weird turn, one. But of course, yeah, given that, I believe, yes, Ogre Pond is still faster than that Ogre Pond. No, yeah. No, yeah, Ogre Pond is faster than Thunderous. Okay, it can actually just go for a Thunder Wave that turn. So, yes, that didn't happen. Okay, it went for Eerie Impulse. But that Urshifu did some damage to that, yeah, Terrapagos. Then that's it.
If you're going to game 2 with Omega Mark's side, what game plan are you looking for?
Actually, just get rid of, let's say, spread moves. Yeah, go on the spread move galore right there. But yes, bring out the special attackers. And yeah, he was very fortunate with that Parahax, but it did not matter in that game. So hopefully, he can, let's say, have more RNG on his side.
So a lot of chance abilities might swing this to Omega Mark's way. Dealing with this Magmar is proving quite a challenge for Omega Mark.
But did he brought a taunt user? Did he?
I don't think that Omega Mark has taunted that Magmar yet.
Yes, okay.
That Thunderous has an ability to do so, preventing that Magmar from doing anything because it doesn't have any attacking moves.
Actually, it can actually either taunt the Magmar or taunt that Terrapagos. So it's a win-win for him.
That's true that the Terrapagos is the Calm Mind variant, so it's not doing a lot of damage or resisting damage if it doesn't get that Calm Mind off. So Thunderous might play a key role here with its taunt. Let's see if Omega Mark is thinking about this strategy going to game 2.
So yes, we're going on to game 2 given that information, yes, Omega Mart has to adjust his playstyle during game 1. Okay, let's see what will his leads be. And of course,
double G's once again, tried and true, tested for him. And of course, for Penglin, the combination of his redirection Magmar and his very own Terrapagos.
So yeah, as you can see. But yes, we see that Magmar actually has taunt as well. Will you taunt the taunt user? That
That's
is the
very
question.
interesting. Magmar does have taunt itself. It could taunt
If
the
you taunt the
opposing
Magmar
members
here.
on the other side, but Thunderous going
Oh,
first,
yes, very
taunting the
good.
Magmar
You
without
cannot
any attacking
taunt.
moves. Magmar has to stay in struggle or switch out.
And he set up Rain Dance for good measure. Now it's a very bad turn for Penglin. Now given that the double genie combo is in full effect, no one can redirect, no one can do anything about this one. So Penglin has to go on the defensive this turn.
Okay, we know that in the previous turn or in the previous game, Terrapagos has removed the rain using the Terra Shift ability. He could do that again and prevent the spread moves from being 100% accurate.
But,
But that's burning your Terra very early.
but what if he Terras as well? Oh no, I mean he Rain Dance as well in that turn. That is a
Could
very
do
big
that
play.
Again, but we're gonna see the Terrapagos terrestrializing, ready to turn his Terra Starstorm into a spread damage attack. Let's see who's gonna go first. Terraform Zero.
Oh
removes
yes,
the
just
Rain
like
Dance,
that.
And Rain Dance.
Rain
coming
Dance.
Back up.
Oh my god, what a play by Mark! Wild Ball
Goes to Wild
Storm!
Ball Storm, 100%
Yes.
accurate, doing okay damage to Terrapagos and Magmar. But Terra Starstorm, not boosted, going to the double genies. Let's see how much damage this does.
Okay, alright, right around like say 40%.
And here comes the Magmar.
Here comes the struggle! Struggling! Oh my god! Oh wait, that's a Terra! Rocky Helmet!
By the recoil.
Oh my god! So how? Yeah, I can hear the crowd saying, "How can he switch out? Oh no!" He has no choice. Yung wala ka ng no choice.
Kung wala ka ng no choice, mag-struggle ka na lang. Even if it's in the face of a Rocky Helmet Tornadoes.
So yes, now that Terrapagos is actually staring down two genies that he cannot actually take out that easily. Terrapagos goes to the Protect.
In front of these double genies, you could easily launch 2 attacks onto this Magmar and Terrapagos. Wild Bolt Storm going first, confirming to all of us that Tornadoes is slower than this Thunderous. And next, a Weather Ball actually going
Okay.
into the Terrapagos, smartly leaving the Magmar on the field to take additional damage with struggle onto that Tornado.
So yes, okay, maybe he just wants to sacrifice his Magmar so that he can have a free switch in because he's gonna take 2 attacks if he switches in just out of the moment.
Ogrepon joining the field here. It does have Follow Me, but only relevant against the Weather Ball on the Tornadoes.
Yes, but it has Bleak Wind Storm, so maybe he can just go on the offensive right here, given that, well, yeah, okay. Wild Bolt Storm can still do some damage to this Terrapagos, and I don't think a Terra Starstorm can actually KO both of them.
But what will definitely KO is a big Ivy Cudgel from this Ogrepon.
Yes, this
so let's see if he
Ogrepon.
decides to go on the offensive, knocking out only one of the genies after all.
Oh, isa lang ang pwede niyang hampasin here. So Tailwind,
Coming out
yes,
from
just
the
for good measure.
Tornadoes, making sure it's faster than the Ogrepon. Wild Bolt Storm hitting the Ogrepon and Terrapagos.
Will
Do
it
we
have
get
Paraha?
paralysis?
No.
paralysis, big Ivy Cudgel, palong-palo. Goodbye, Mr. Pogi.
But let's see, can this Terra Starstorm, I believe it can actually KO this Thunderous given that it's already, just one single target Terra Starstorm. And yes, goodbye genies, but I believe, it did some damage. Let's see what is in the back. That 2 Pokemons at the back for Omega Mark.
This might be advantageous still for Omega Mark. He was able to set up that Tailwind. And now, his Zamazenta joining the field, able to wide guard in front of this terrestrialized Terrapagos.
Yes, now both are in Tailwind range. And both are actually weak to both Zamazenta and Urshifu.
That's
Okay.
true. That Urshifu under the rain can do a lot of damage. Omega Mark has not terastallized yet, so he has an opportunity to move around and maneuver any potential super effective hits still.
But I believe a Terra Starstorm, yeah, is actually resisted by both Pokemon given that they're fighting type, right? And even a steel type on Zamazenta's side. So let's see how can Penglin pivot out of this given that, ooh, he's really damaged right here. So a protect for Terrapagos.
Protecting the restricted Pokemon on one side.
Ooh,
Close
good
combat.
call.
Going to the Ogre Pond. Sturdy has been broken, removing the threat of Horn Leech. Let's see what this Zamazenta is going for. With 3 attacks, Body Press going into the Terrapagos, which protected itself. It's a 2-on-2 battle versus whatever is in the back, and it is the Comfey.
Okay, so now this Compi can still change the match, okay, given that it can actually heal up some of Terrapagos' health, but unfortunately, Tailwind still 2 turns, so it's gonna be hard for this Terrapagos to keep on attacking these 2 fighting Pokemon.
Urshifu can still
Floral?
maneuver and use his terastallization to resist any possible priority attacks from this.
But yes, this Terrapagos.
Comfey. Close combat going to Terrapagos, doing some meaningful damage. And next up,
A heavy slam?
going into the Comfey.
What?
Comfey living
What?
against that big heavy slam.
Why? Why? Oh no. Okay, but yes, Earth
Earth
Power.
Power going on to that Zamazenta.
Okay, it's
unboosted, doing less than 50%, but getting a
Special
special attack, special defense drop. Earth Power will KO next turn in case that this Terrapagos goes for it.
So yes, this Urshifu, I think there is one more turn of Tailwind, but staring down this Urshifu that still has its Focus Sash, it can still give that Terrapagos some troubles.
Urshifu.
Yes,
waiting
will you
to strike.
protect?
A protect.
A
Right in
protect?
front of an Urshifu that could easily go for a close
Draining
combat.
Kiss?
Draining Kiss.
For what?
Comfey.
Sash.
That's a Focus Sash.
Yes.
Living on 1 HP. Close combat from that Urshifu. Straight into the Terrapagos. Goodbye, go back to your shell. And this Zamazenta can easily hit with another heavy slam.
Yes, okay. Actually, there's not much Terrapagos can do with that one. It was brought back given that Mark thought that it's a one-hit KO, but it was
Oh,
easy
and
to
it's a
survive.
one-hit KO onto the Comfey.
Right now, so that was a damage
That
roll.
was the damage roll in the previous turn. The combination of Urshifu and Zamazenta take down Penglin, bring us even up for our grand finals. It's 1-1.
1-1, so you know what that means. Final round. So we're going to a game 3.
I think this is where you pull out all the stops, make the hardest reads.
The ballsiest plays.
And if you're Penglin, you had your Magmar taunted at the very first turn, and it just struggled for the entire game.
Yes, actually, just like I said a while ago, just bring on a taunt user. Magmar cannot do a thing. He has to pivot around. And while he pivots around, you're staring at a double genie that can actually take some offense of that. Can still actually stop that Terrapagos.
If you're thinking about taunt on Omega Mark's side, you can see that because of Penglin's strategy of setup and healing and redirection, taunt is very effective in shutting down almost all of the Pokemon on Penglin's team.
So yes, okay, just like we said, okay, it's protect the Terrapagos, and Mark knows that, so he brought out in the back for the late game his both of his fighting Pokemon just to bring down that Terrapagos.
Omega Mark thinking about what he's going to bring. The double genie was very effective. Penglin might do his best to take down that taunt user in Tornadoes and Thunderous.
So yes, okay, now they both locked in their teams right now. So we're going on to game 3. Okay, the final round.
It's final round of our Anistar Cup Grand Finals between Penglin and Omega Mark.
So yes, now yes, Penguin versus Omega Mark, the final round of this Anistar Cup. Can the assassin take down that hammer?
And here we go, starting with our leads for Game 3.
Oh, switching it up.
Zenta and that Thunderous facing down the Ogre Pawn and Tornadoes for the first time on Penglin's side.
Okay, switching up both of them. Okay, both of them switching it up. So now, let's see how can they actually, pivot around this. Yeah, this is very new leads for both of them. So they have to actually adjust, make the ballsiest plays. This is the final round. Who's taking on the Anistar Cup Championship?
Ogre Pawn has the ability to go for a big Ivy Cudgel onto this Thunderous. We're gonna see a terrestrialization right away from Omega Mark's side. It's going to be that Thunderous
Ooh.
removing its rock type weakness, turning into a dark type.
Oh, why? Why will it take that? Maybe just to Blickwind Storm.
Coming out from the Tornadoes.
Okay, wow, it's going on defense. Oh my god, a speed drop.
Zamazenta.
Ivy Cudgel on that Thunderous.
Ivy Cudgel.
Critical hit.
That terrestrialization did not matter. Goodbye, Thunderous. Did it matter?
Did it matter? Maybe, maybe not. That is a neutral damage. Ivy Cudgel. Now a heavy slam.
Heavy slam doing over 50% to this Tornadoes. Now, Omega Mark has lost his terrestrialization ability, while Penglin still has that in his board.
Now he's bringing on Jackie. Who's that Jackie? And that Urshifu. Okay, so now, let's see, because Omega Mark has a lot of work to do given that his Terra is gone, one of his Genie is gone, now he's staring down at Ogre Pawn, and his Zamazenta is actually, -1 speed.
Urshifu is going to protect itself for this turn. Bleakwind Storm still going into the Zamazenta, which will do a little bit of damage, chip damage onto the Zamazenta. But Zamazenta will be able to fire back an attack onto this Ogre Pawn or Tornadoes.
Now
Heavy
he's
slam going to the Tornadoes, knocking it out.
Yes, okay, do not set up Tailwind. You should note that one. But of course, he did not set up Tailwind, so now he has a lot of work to do. Penglin has a lot of work to do because he's staring down 2 fighting Pokemon, and he brings out Magmar. Oh no, this
Magmar
Flame Body
is much safer now that Thunderous has been defeated. So there is no taunt that will shut down this Magmar. So let's see if this Urshifu is willing to gamble 3 hits onto a Flame Body Pokemon.
So yes, Urshifu has already used his Protect or Detect. Now he's staring down 2 Pokemon that can actually threaten his damage, given that Ogre Pawn has Hornleech, Magmar has Will-O-Wisp, and is both special attackers on Omega side.
So we'll see what this Zamazenta will do. It did suffer 1 speed drop, and we don't know if Will-O-Wisp will go first. In this case, a Hornleech going on to the Urshifu, surviving Surging
Strike!
onto that
Oh my
Magmar,
god, don't
playing
burn
with
yet!
fire.
Playing with
Hit.
fire, the second hit, no...
And Flame
Oh!
Body is going to activate, burning that Urshifu.
Yes, now... okay, so now
Let's see
what...
this Zamazenta is going to do. If it's attacking through the Magmar, it might get burned as well.
He's going... Oh! No, false alarm.
Body Press going on to the Ogre Pawn, bringing it down to its sturdy ability. So, all Pokemon staying on the field, no one gets knocked out, but a burned Urshifu on Omega Mark's side.
Now this is still playable on both of their Pokemons are very down, and this Zamazenta is actually still sitting pretty, given that it's still over 50 HP, and all of the other Pokemons are actually down to their last health. Now who will go first, and who will actually this has both Pokemon has Follow Me, so you're not sure which attack is going where.
You have to be worried as Zamazenta if you want to launch an attack onto that Magmar to move it up the field, you will make contact and risk burning yourself, just like this Urshifu. So let's see. Zamazenta,
Oh, Zamazenta
indeed
switching out.
Switching out, not wanting to risk the follow me from that Magmar. Joining the field is that Tornadus once again. A detect from the Urshifu protecting itself from a Horn Leech from that Ogre Pond. Horn Leech will hit that Urshifu. So let's see what this Magmar is going to do.
This Magmar probably is gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp on that slot, so good play on Omega Mark's side, given that, yeah, it's okay. I'll just take that burn to that Tornadus. Sige lang.
Tornadus definitely not minding a burn. And now, if you were worried about speed previously, if you were Omega Mark, you can easily set up a Tailwind for your Urshifu or Zamazenta to outspeed whatever is on the opposing side.
Yes, okay, now the play here is actually Omega Mark wants to actually control the speed right here. But yes, both Pokemon has redirection. Okay, so it's not gonna be pretty if he wants to actually try to actually get rid of that Ogrephone that threatens that Tornadus.
What if they both click follow me?
I'm not sure where will it go. No, I believe wait. Knowledge check.
Penglin,
Okay,
don't-
whoever
okay.
is the last one to follow me will get it.
Okay, follow me coming out from Magmar.
Which is-
definitely not coming out from that Ogre Pond. So let's see what attack is going through. That's Tailwind coming out from that Tornadus. And this Urshifu will have the opportunity to move close combat onto that Magmar. It's gonna hang on!
It hangs on. Holy shit. Ivy Cudgel.
Ivy Cudgel going up to that Tornadus. That's a one-hit knockout.
Yes, okay, given that it's actually, yeah, it doesn't actually, times 2, weak to that rock type attack. Now that Urshifu, can it still survive a turn?
Urshifu's
Yes,
still
okay, sorry.
surviving,
So it
allowing
has
itself
one
to go
more
for
turn.
One more attack.
But given that Magmar, oh no, that Magmar still survived that. Okay, it's still gonna go for. Okay, so let's see. It's gonna be hard because both Pokemon yet threatened. Wait, there's still a Terrapagus at the back,
That's true.
I
There's
believe.
no Terrapagos at the back. Spiky Shield coming out from this Ogre Pond. Magmar also protecting itself, allowing Urshifu to go down to a burn on its own. Surging Strikes, hitting the Magmar. Magmar going down. This Zamazenta will not be doing anything this turn.
Yes, okay, so yeah, Urshifu will be going down with a burn now. Body press on that. Oh, it's also gonna give some spiky shield. Yeah, okay. So, yes, and of course, the last Pokemon for Penglin side is actually that turtle. Oh
That
no.
Turtle still has its Terra Shell intact. And
I
what
have. Okay, go.
Penglin can easily do is follow me away all the single target attacks from this Zamazenta.
Before this tournament, Penglin said it's time for that Terrapagus to win a championship. Can he actually do it right now? Staring down a Zamazenta. Follow me.
Coming out from the Ogre Pond. Let's see what this Zamazenta is going for. It'll definitely get the knockout with one body press. But this Terrapagos has the opportunity for
Wait.
a big Earth Power.
It did not Terra. Oh, he went for Earth Power.
Making him hang on, but is it too little too late for this Zamazenta?
Yes, okay. It does
Body
isn't
press,
Terra
going
because
to
of that
Terrapagos,
Terra Shell.
Breaking the Terrapagos Terra Shell, but this Terrapagos is gonna break the Zamazenta's neck. Goodbye, Zamazenta. And our champion for the Anistar Cup is Penglin.
Undefeated run! That turtle that could, and bring on home the championship. Woo! Yeah, it's been a long day, everyone, and the turtle won.
Woo! Yes, hot pot na. Ay, hindi pa tapos to si Jeremy. Kanina pa yan Jeremy, hindi pa tapos. O tara, mag-PPTL na tayo, dali. Habang nag-awarding sila. Let's make it quick. Sino kalaban mo sa PPTL? Ito si Bani. Kayo ba nakapag Huwag na, dito na tayo, dire-diretso. Para sexy. I'm really tired. Ay, nanalo na ako sa Philippines. Nanalo na ako sa Philippines.
Nanalo na siya. Oh, the curse is